Greetings, guys and gals. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back. Welcome back. Joseph James here. School of Trade, Sideways Markets. We had another big day in our live trade room today. If you're one of our members in the live trade room today, boy, what an exciting rebalancing Monday. That's right. Rebalancing Monday is the Monday directly following options expiration Friday. Now, every single morning we open up our live trade room. The first thing we do is discuss what day of the week is it, what week of the month, what month of the year, right? We prepare for our day. This morning we looked at news this morning. We identified, of course, on the blog, every morning, here's the spot where you're going to go on the blog. There's a page right on the blog called the Morning Prep. And if you head over to that Morning Prep page, you'll notice there is a lot of detail. And of course, we're going to use this information to go over together. Okay, this is the same information that we use every day with our advanced members. It's posted there the night before. Okay, so you can go there at midnight the night before. It'll be there for you. The key to this morning was we opened up our worksheet here this morning, and we noticed that we only had 10 o'clock news. So 10 o'clock news told us might be a little bit of a sleeper when we first get started. It turned out not to be a sleeper at all, but that was the first thing we thought about. There was no major news before 9:30, the opening bell of the equity markets here in the U.S. at 9:30. So we assumed at this point, with no major news before 9:30, we assumed we'd have to be patient. But then we quickly recalled, wait a second, today's the Monday after OPEX, right? This is what we call rebalancing Monday, all right? And then we also said, but wait, didn't we just roll over? We did. We had crude oil rollover from the 5:13 to the 6:13 on Friday afternoon. That's right. Maybe you were wondering why Friday was such a dead day in the market. It was because you had options expiration on Friday and you had crude contract rollover. If you want to learn more about OPEX, if you want to learn more about options expiration Friday or about contract rollover, just use our blog, guys. Our blog has so many resources on it. Use this search box. See that search box right there? Search for contract rollover, search for options expiration, or you can always go up and under our contract specifications, you can learn all about contract rollover on the blog as well. So there are plenty of ways in which our current students and our potential students can use our trading blog. And I've yet to see a trading blog with more important, useful, that's the key word, useful information every single day. What you won't get on this trading blog is a bunch of copying and pasting. That's one thing that I do not do. You will always get original thought on my trading blog, which I can't say for many other blogs about trading online. Let's get back to business. First things first, we knew this morning, Monday morning, rebalancing Monday after crude oil rollover. Boy, doesn't that just scream get ready for something? Absolutely. So we knew first thing this morning that we had traders coming back that had to get out of positions on Friday, and now they're going to get back into positions here now this morning. Smells like the perfect storm. Let's see what happened now. Now, before you go cheating here, don't cheat. Don't look at the real-time chart. I want to show you the daily price level chart. Daily price level. What is that, Joe? Oh, we probably should teach you guys about that stuff. When you register for our trial, or you join as a beginner, intermediate, or advanced member, it doesn't matter. All 4 membership levels get access to our daily price levels. So again, whether you join on the free trial or whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced, everybody has an option to use the daily price levels. So I'm going to go into my trial account real quick. And the daily price levels you're going to see in the lower left-hand corner, you're going to see there's your section on daily price levels. Also in your free trial is a section on the live trade room. So I put a lot more details about the specific trades that we took in those as well. Basically, our advanced members get a recording of the whole entire session. A trial member, though, I'm going to give you a lot more information about the trades we took today. I'll also teach you all about the trading strategy that we have. Advanced members, you guys don't need to worry about it because you've already got everything you need inside of your advanced course. But I do put some perks into that trial. What I was talking about here first, though, were daily price levels. Use that search box. This search box is so useful. I'm going to use that search box here for daily price levels. Hit enter. And these daily price levels, you'll see There was the daily price levels for today, the 22nd. So immediately I log into my course materials, whether I'm a trial, beginner, intermediate, or advanced. I'll use that little search box, or I'll use the actual chapter on daily price levels that will teach you how to use them. Either way you slice it, I'm going to open up that download for the daily price levels, and that's going to give me all of the charts. And on top of that, it's going to be a worksheet that will tell me how to use these daily price levels. So I give you the worksheet, and you can see here are all the levels that I was looking for today on crude oil futures. Looking good. So now I take out those daily price levels. Again, you can get them in your free trial as well. Open up daily price levels, and here now we start looking at some anchor charts. Now, like we always do, we're going to go through a formal morning prep. And part of that morning prep meant analyzing what had happened, in this case, on a 30-minute chart of crude oil futures. We wanted to analyze what happened between last night at 9 p.m. and this morning now at 8 a.m. So we shuffled some things around. This 89.02, this was 89.01. We add in a bunch more support levels below us. I believe those were there last night as well. And the bottom line is, here we are now at 8 o'clock in the morning. Open up our live trade room. What do we see? Two big clues. What's the first clue? First clue is price wedge, right? See the price wedge? Nice, big, fat price wedge. We love those price structures. Price wedges are by far one of my favorite price patterns that we use. And don't forget, guys, as a member, I'm going to teach you 10 different entry patterns and 2 different entry triggers. That's right. Maybe you thought this was a one-trick pony. Oh, no way. Guys, we use these 10 different price patterns, these 10 different entry setups all day in our live trade room. And I'll go one step further, and I'll even teach you 2 different entry triggers to get into them with me. Very, very easy to learn, guys. Right? This is not just a bunch of shadow trading, although you will be encouraged to shadow trade as a new trader so you can follow along and make some money with me each morning. But in all reality, I'm going to give you a trading plan, and that trading plan will have those 10 different trading setups in there, and you'll be able to master those so you can learn and earn right along with me. Once again, the first clue we saw today was a price wedge. So one of those 10 setups is a price wedge. What's the second clue? What do we call this red area up top? A sell zone. Let's see if you folks were paying attention. Members, no cheating on this one. You guys are trained on this stuff. But how about some of the non-members out there? Have you been watching our material? Have you been learning more every day? You probably know exactly what we do in a sell zone. What do we do in a sell zone? No, we don't sell. No. Remember, if you just answered, you sell. Well, I love your enthusiasm, but you've got to wait for what? You got to wait for the price reversal. Don't make that rookie mistake that I used to make. Now, be honest. How many of you folks out there learn to trade by putting a sell limit order right at the resistance level? Yeah, and how many of you blew accounts and went broke because of it? Hey, my hand's raised. My hand is raised right now. I'm guilty as charged. So remember, trick question. What do we do in a sell zone? We wait for price to reverse. Absolutely. But Joe, how do we know the price isn't going to go higher? We don't. All right, we don't. So Joe, then that means you don't know everything. No, we don't. We don't know everything. All we know is when I go into a sell zone, if it trades sideways, I sit on hands. But what if it goes higher? Does that mean my trading methodology is broken? It doesn't work, Joe. It doesn't work. No, it doesn't. Yo, of course it does. Just wait for the next sell zone. Same thing. Wait for it to collapse, and then we're selling. So price goes right up. Test the sell zone. What am I doing? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. If it goes through the sell zone, fine. Sounds good. Now, maybe you risk seekers out there could take a buy order and buy it up to the next sell zone, but that's not what I'm going to recommend for a new trader. I'll teach you how to do it as an advanced member, but wouldn't recommend it for a brand new trader. Price goes into the sell zone. We wait. We sit on hands. As soon as it starts collapsing and goes lower, gotcha. Now the buyers are on the run. The sell zone is actually a supply zone. That's all it is. This is where supply enters the market. What would a buy zone be? You got it. A buy zone would be demand entering the market. Perfect. So Again, first clue was the price wedge. Second clue was we go up into a sell zone. This sell zone was here the entire time since 9 p.m. Eastern time last night. If you need more heads up than that, I'm sorry, I don't know much more to give you than 12 full hours. So you got 12 hours to get ready for that test. It tests. We wait for it to fail. As soon as it starts to fail, now everybody in the live trade room hears me, the moderator, saying, guys, we've tested the sell zone. We're moving down now towards where? Towards the buy zone, towards the lower end of the wedge. This is why I said the first clue was a price wedge, because a price wedge pattern says sell the highs and buy the lows. Wait for the fake out breakout. When it comes back in, sell it. Take your profit now at those lows. We decided in the room today that we were going to try to be very patient to test the 8804. And then we also noticed that right below it, there was another buy zone at 8774. So now, guys, remember, we talked about what we do in a sell zone. What do we do in a sell zone? Again, remember, we don't just sell, we wait patiently to get a clue as far as what to do next. If it goes higher, right, we wait. If it goes lower, we sell. Now think about this, what do we do in a buy zone? As we go to the lows here, this is very important. I'm going to teach you such a valuable lesson, guys. This is a strategy that every new trader needs to learn, and that is let your trades run. Ready? Say it with me. Let those trades run. In other words, when I place a profit target at the support levels below me, in other words, this buy zone, if price goes down to it and just blows right through it, why would I take my trade off the table? Again, we're not going to react by placing a sell order in the sell zone or a buy order in the buy zone. We're going to be patient. Wise traders do not predict, they react. So what happened this morning was when we came down, tested our 8804, it was like a hot knife through butter. Love you guys in Boston for that one. Like a hot knife through butter, and we're going to test this 8774, and we're going to take our profit right there. So we're going to see it blow right through that 8804. That means we're going to head down to the next buy zone. The next buy zone, again, comes from this level here, 8774. That was my number. If you're wondering about these orange, right, these orange blocks, these are trigger zones. Same thing. Not considered the same as a buy zone or sell zone. These are reversal points. But again, I don't care what reversal point you got. If we blow right through the support or the buy zone high, let this thing keep going. Wait for it to react. Wait for it to slow down, and then reverse before you go taking that money out of that trade. Luckily, the way that we trade, we have these huge profit targets, right? This is a 100-tick profit target for me here. So I was easily able to be patient. I wasn't worried about giving back too much of that profit. Okay, so this was the story leading up to this morning. OPEX on Friday, contract rollover on Friday. We knew there were some traders coming in that had no choice but to get back trading this morning. We see the test of the sell zone, it reverses, and we head back down. And now all we're going to do is negotiate the entry. Simple as that. Now you might be saying, but yeah, Joe, this is the tough part. The tough part is negotiating this entry in. Well, unless of course you've got our proprietary indicator package. Now, I won't even begin to lie to you right now by saying that indicators do everything, because they certainly do not. So get that out of your mind right now that these indicators are going to make you all the money you need without having to learn a darn thing. Not the case. The best indicators, they help me do two things. You writing this down? The best indicators do two things. They help me avoid mistakes, and they save me time. That's my litmus test for a new indicator. Now, about a year and a half ago, I'm always reading feedback from my students, and one of the most common bits of feedback that I got was, could you develop an easier way for me to know exactly when to get into a trade? All right, sometimes I talk fast, sometimes maybe you're not paying attention at the same time that I am when I call the trade short. But about a year and a half ago, I decided, all right, time to automate the entry signal. Now, I'm going to teach you everything that goes into these indicators, because by learning what creates the signal, you'll be able to anticipate the signal and you'll be able to take the trade with me. But guys, we talk about this all the time. Shadow trading is perfectly acceptable in our live trade room. In fact, I really like shadow trading with new students because it enables you to learn and earn while you get your career off the ground. It's a lot like learning to pilot an airplane. The first couple times you take off and you land, you're going to want somebody there with you in the wheelhouse. But after a while, you're not going to need me to help you take off or land, right? So I'm going to help you get into the trades, and I'm going to help you get out of the trades. This morning was classic. Like clockwork, this seems to always happen. Right when we opened up our trade room today, the first thing we said was, all right, guys, we're testing a sell zone. And you're going to see what happens. It didn't take too long. 9 o'clock comes around. By 9 a.m., we are moving lower here off these highs between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Big clue. We already knew we were in a sell zone. So at this point now, at 9 o'clock in the morning, we've got the breakout set up on crude oil. Think about the different patterns we're using on this, guys. Again, I'm going to teach you 10 of these high percentage setups. The ones we use today: price wedge, inside out, breakout, and price reversal. As you can see, we use a total of 4 different trade setups. So if you picked one of them, perfect, use that. But as you can see here, there were 4 different ways in which, using 4 different setups, you could have taken this trade here. The inside out setup takes the trade short from the previous high of day. The price reversal uses the sell zone. The price wedge setup uses that price wedge on the 30-minute chart. And so again, if you were thinking that you had to only use one price pattern or one setup today to get into this trade, you're unfortunately mistaken. There were 4 different setups you could have used to get into this trade today. So no excuses there, and most of our members had a pretty darn good day today. So now you're hearing me say, all right, inside out short, price wedge short, price reversal short. We just tested the sell zone. Guys, you would have had to have wax in your ears this morning and had your eyes closed if you were going to miss these shorts. How on earth are you going to miss the ability to make money on this? Again, I come out the gate, getting ready to sell, guys. Wait for those sell signals. Wait for those sell signals. And can you see them? These are the entry trigger indicator in prime time. And you're going to see it firing off all the way down. So maybe you missed the first 2. Maybe you slept in a little bit today. Maybe you took a conference call and couldn't join us for 9 o'clock. That's okay. Keep on taking them. Look at this, guys. I'm not making this stuff up. Sell order, sell signal, sell signal, sell signal. Keep on going. Sell signal, all the way down. And then sure enough, here we are now, down to that buy zone. Guys, I couldn't make this up. I couldn't script this any better in a movie. And we do this every single day in our live trade room. If you're thinking you're brand new to trading and you can't keep up with this, guys, the beginner course is designed for brand new traders. The School of Trade is dedicated to traders of all skill levels. I don't take that as an excuse. I don't care if you've got 5 seconds of experience on a computer. I'm going to teach you how to use a computer. I'll teach you how to set up your charts. I'll even remotely connect to your computer and set the whole thing up for you. So lack of experience definitely won't fly with me. That's not an excuse that works in my book, because our lessons are intended to help a brand new trader. I'm assuming you have no experience. Well, maybe you're saying right now, JJ, I don't need the trade room, man. I've been doing this for 30 years. I don't need any more experience. I just want your indicators. I just want your software. I just want your trading plan. I just want to know this recipe for success. Well, perfectly fine. That's why we have options for beginner membership, intermediate membership, and advanced membership. Call the office. We'll find one that fits well for you. Our trade room is, I think, the best place online that you can learn and earn. I'm going to give you shadow trading opportunities. So all you've got to do is see that signal fire off on your computer. Again, as a member, I'm going to give you all the software you need to replicate all of these exact entry signals. Talk about easy shadow trading. I'll tell you direction. Then all you have to do is wait for that big, bold, red arrow to get short. Can you follow that? Absolutely. Absolutely. We've made shadow trading a walk in the park in our live trade room, and our members are making money every day with this stuff. So, of course, maybe we got lucky, right? Maybe we got lucky and, this was just the first time we went from sell zone to buy zone. Maybe you haven't watched any of our other videos that talk about this, because this happens every day. And if you've been watching my stuff for more than a week now, you know this happens every day. So we test the buy zone. Guys, what do we do when we test the buy zone? We wait. What do we wait for? We wait to see what's going to happen now. So now here we test that buy zone. I'm going to wait and see what happens. Hey, if it just keeps going lower, guys, fine, perfectly fine. Take the money and run, or let it run. Again, what I saw was I saw price bounce right off this buy zone. And look what happens here. What a great example of this. So here's the buy zone now. And now with price bouncing off that buy zone, look what happens. We're going to take all of our profit off here. Okay, because again, remember, we don't just put our target at the buy zone. I'm going to wait and see if this thing really wants to make us some cash. And that's, of course, exactly what we did. We waited patiently to see if it was going to keep going. When it didn't, now we see the change in the trend. That little round dot there signifies the change in the trend. Now we're back to bullish. And let's see if we can make any money on the buy signals now. Because after all, we just tested a buy zone. And where do you think our profit target would be? Yeah, you've been paying attention, up at the sell zone. Let's see if we can get this price now to give us a decent entry signal long, and let's see if it can go all the way back up into the sell zone. That's right, the same sell zone we started from this morning and took that monster 150 tick short. Let's see what happens next. Don't cheat, don't cheat. Wait for the buy order, wait for the buy signal. There's one. Winning trade. Another one maybe. Two. Big winning trade. Come on, guys. At this point now, what's your excuse? You've got no excuses to come join me. Come join the free trial. Come join the beginner's membership, intermediate or advanced, guys. And again, like we don't know where this is going right now. 3 signals, 3 winning trades. Look at that. No buy signal there, right? But why didn't that one get you out, Joe? There was no signal. Buy signal, another winning trade. I'm not making this up, guys. I couldn't script this any better than a Hollywood movie. And you know we're ending up here. You know we're going all the way back now, right to that sell zone. And there you are. All the way down, all the way up. And guys, it doesn't get much better than this. All the way back into that sell zone again. Just a prime time example of how our members are making money every single day of the week in our live trade room. I'm ecstatic as ever to teach you how to do this so you can replicate these results right along with me. If you want to see every nitty-gritty detail about the trades that I took today, you got to log into your advanced membership or join the trial. If you want to learn about this trading methodology, beginner, intermediate, and advanced, and don't forget, we're doing live trading every day. Come out and join me, guys, in your free trial. And in your free trial, I'm going to invite you to come join me for every day at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. You can come in and trade live with me. So every day at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm going to invite you to come in and trade live with me in real time so I can show you more about how I trade. And one last thing before we let you guys go. If you go to the blog right now, Sideways Markets, head over to the blog, sidewaysmarkets.com. And while you're on the blog, don't forget to register for our next live trading summit in Las Vegas, Nevada. A huge resource for a new trader. Come out, join me in person. Bring your laptop. Use one of our trading computers. We've got all the computers set up for you. We're going to be trading real accounts in real time. We're going to have some prizes, guys. And again, you can go here and register. As of right now, I have 7 spots available right now for you guys to come in and join me in Vegas. I've only got 7 spots available. We're getting rid of a lot of the inventory here right now. A lot of the open spaces are filling up quickly for our live trading summit in Las Vegas. It's Memorial Day weekend. If you're a member, you're getting a great big discount. We have 50% discounts for members. Guys, it's tough to say this isn't going to be a life-changing experience. Come out and join me in Vegas, Memorial Day weekend. Looking forward to seeing you there. Again, members, you guys get big fat discounts on that. And don't forget, if you log in as a trial member, come out and see me this afternoon at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to give you a behind-the-scenes look at how we trade in our live trade room. As always, guys, don't forget, take advantage of all of our social media, Facebook, Twitter. We have one of the best YouTube pages online. Follow the blog. Use the blog. There are tons of resources here on the blog, including that morning prep. And don't forget to use your search box. That's enough jibber jabbering for me today. Thank you guys so much for being here and being part of the Trade Room Recap today. I'll be here tomorrow afternoon to do it all over again. Another big day in the room today. I wouldn't expect anything else from the School of Trade. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye for now.